my people, put your shoes on. Your waistline, back and forth, get the groove on. I dey feel like cause Papa sit down, see baby. Kawo laso, oyi ni baby re. Ọ̀pọ̀ làágùn, ìwọ̀n rẹ̀ ni ò já mọ́. Ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ mi àdọ́yọ̀, àyíkú ẹ̀ la pọ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀ lápè díẹ̀ la fi fún kọ̀sọ̀fẹ́ kan ní ṣayọ̀. Ìfáǹfà ní làpóyà, ọ̀rẹ́ máma kúyò. Mo lè mí lóye, mo fi mú àti àmà. Àìnà ọjọ́ Chineke ò mẹ́ma. Never see anything until the bara bẹ́sí o. The more you see, the less you know. You wanna know my trick, ọ̀sàmúlé mi o. Èrè ọmọ ìyá àgbà lókè àrò.
Welcome back to Essays Daily. It's your girl Esosa, and yes, I am back with more of the juicy stuff. Today, I actually just want to rant. Like, I woke up and I felt like, you know, there's some things that are not just right. There's some things that are not, they're not going on right in this world that we're living in, and the people we're actually living with. So I decided that today we're just going to rant. There's no particular dialogue, so I'm just going to be talking from ear to ear. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this and you follow me and rant, because some of the things that I'm going to be talking about are actually, like, you know, things that would bother you, you can relate to. So sit back and enjoy this. Mwah! Okay, my people, how on a day? I hope so on a day alright. I hope so on a day feel good. Today is Friday, and yeah, I dolled up myself again. I think I'm getting really good at this, and maybe I'll be doing it more often. Well, somebody said I should start charging. We'll think about that. I don't, like I said, there's no particular dialogue. I'm just going to be talking about random stuff that when I slept last night. Like, I just got me thinking. When I woke up, it was too much. I was even ranting on WhatsApp. Like, if you follow me, if you're on my WhatsApp, you know, so many people asking what's going on. I'm just like, why does something always have to happen? The fact that I'm talking about something doesn't mean it's personal. Doesn't mean if I start saying, oh, love is this, love is that, doesn't mean that I just went through a breakup, guys. Not everything you see, it's not always how you say that. It's, how do I put it? Not everything you see is as it seems. Okay. So yeah, you know, and it got me thinking how, generally speaking in life, people just envy you without you knowing. Like, you don't even know that somebody's somewhere, like, you know, that girl, I want that top she's wearing, I want that shoe she's wearing. Why does she always have to be the one to have this? Why does she always have to be the one to have that? My guy, people actually are out there envying you and you don't know, and it's good, because sometimes what you don't know, like they say, will not kill you. So if you're out there, the kind of person that likes to envy other people, you're doing yourself, because that person actually doesn't know. I was having a conversation with my mom, I think a few weeks back, and I got to find out that there was someone that actually envied me, and I did not know. And the person is kind of like, you know, doing stuff, wanting to, I don't know, wanting to get me out of the way, sort of. And I'm just there, like, being nice and being sweet to this person, and I didn't know. But you see, that is life. I kept moving while whoever it is busy plotting and doing stuff, and you know, they're wasting their time, and me, I'm just like, free like a bird. So don't let anybody stress you. If you are the kind of person to envy people, you are wasting your time. Don't envy anybody. You be you, do you. You don't have to envy everybody. God created us equally. God created us in the exact way that He wants us to be. So if you are a certain way, if you're a type of way, that's how God wants you to. That's how God wants you to be, and that's how it's supposed to be. If you're the type that also doesn't believe in God and you think it's coincidence, and then it's coincidence that you are that way. You don't have to be jealous of another person and be saying like, oh, I want that. Why does she have that? Why can't I have that? Why does she have this? Why can't I have that? Envy is not. It's not it at all. It's a very bad taste. So please, if you are that person, drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Like I said, do you. The world will adjust. I was telling my sister this morning, she was talking about something that was bothering her, and I just said, you know what, be happy, do you. The world will adjust. Everybody will start seeing that, oh, you're glowing in this light, and they will learn to, you know, if it's too bright for them, they will just turn it down a bit. If it's not, people who don't feel like your light is too bright for them, they will join and, you know, make you beam even more. So don't let anybody try and weigh you down, or if you hear someone talking about you, you know, just hear and move on. They are the ones who are wasting their time. I was just like, you know, sometimes I just genuinely want to be happy, no matter how sad Hold on. So like I was saying, lately I've just been like, I'm going to be genuinely happy no matter what. Whether my ship is sinking on this side, I will smile while it's sinking, and I'm pretty sure something somewhere will happen that will pull it back up, no matter what it is. So just live life and be genuinely happy. And as well, let me live my life. I don't want anybody coming to me and be telling me stuff. Like, I'm very angry, but I'm not angry at the same time. But don't let people come and tell you how to live your life. Don't let people come and tell you, oh, you should do it this way. Why don't you try out this way? Do what works for you. If you feel like this particular method is what works for you, let it go. Let that one flow. Don't listen to other people that want to give you their own. I'm not saying it's not good to like hear from other people and work with some other people's advices, but sometimes some other people just want to impose their ideas and opinions on you, and you shouldn't let it be. Okay? Don't. Do you. Be happy. Live life. You are living your own life, not somebody else's. So when somebody comes with their own opinion, you listen, you take it in, you tell them, okay, I've heard you, thank you, but you should not let it get to you. If it's something that hurts your feelings, let it go. Tell the person right on the spot, look, I beg, don't bring this thing on my side, I'm not interested. Or if you don't feel like if you're that kind of person that doesn't like talking, it's fine, say thank you very much. When the person has gone, you dust your ears and you do you. Friends that can't be happy for you, woo, shame on you guys. Shame on you guys. Like, why are you friends then? Why are you called friends if you can't be happy for one another? Like, I want to understand. This is I think sometimes even the people that envy you might not be your friends, but the ones that are your friends that can't even be happy for you, there's a problem. There's a big problem, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why we should have friends that, at every given point in time, when there's something, when you're supposed to be happy for me, like, I got this new gig or I got this new deal or whatever, and in my front you're like, congratulations, and then behind me you are like, you're on fire. You continue to burn. You will continue to burn, because I will keep getting it. God will keep blessing me more and more without any pause. And it means that your donor is going to continue burning, because you're burning with jealousy, you're burning with envy. And trust me, you don't need friends like that in your life. I know sometimes it's hard to identify such kind of friends. And sometimes we actually need those kind of people to teach us that, sometimes life, it gets as it be. You can't just trust everybody. You can't trust anyone. So, if you're that kind of friend who can't be happy for your friend, you need to change your ways. You need to do what? Change your ways. That's why you are not progressing. That's why you're not moving forward. And that's why you think that it's happening to your friend only all the time. No. I think it's because you're focusing on what is happening to that friend of yours, and you are just like, it's eating you up. You can't seem to do anything else. And that's the more reason why you're not progressing. It's not because it's only on your friend's side that rain is falling. No. I think if you spend less time not being happy for your friend, or envying what your friend has or what your friend does not, even the one that we have not even gotten, we'll just say it like this: I think I'm going to get XYZ. It becomes a problem. You will just say that thing will not happen again, because the ears that you were saying it into, the person is not happy for you. I don't know if you've ever felt like that, or if you've ever experienced something like that. Like maybe that gig has not come, or that thing that you're waiting for has not come. You just talk about it amongst your friends, and before you know it, has gone. You're not even seeing this thing again. I think that's why personally for me, I don't like to talk about things. It's not because I feel like my friends are evil. My friends, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I just like to do my thing myself, and if it doesn't work out, it's only me that will be telling myself sorry. I like it that way. I don't want the entire world to now come and be telling me sorry, or somebody be feeling pity for me. Meanwhile, the person doesn't genuinely feel that way towards me. You never know. But I'm not saying the friends that I have, because obviously I'm very selective. So I do have good friends around me. That doesn't stop me as well from having bad friends. So you can say, oh, my circle is so small. I only have 2 or 3 friends. Those are my closest friends, and those are the only friends. My circle, like they like to say, my circle is small. In that same small circle, you just need one devil. You don't need too many. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't need too many. So Be careful. And if you're that friend who's never happy for your friend, you need to change your ways. It's not good, it's evil. You need to change your ways. I already talked about that, being careful about who we say things to. Like when you want to do something now, maybe you want to start a project now, and you just talk about it. I think most times try and get it up to a certain level before you start talking about it, because it might not be that it's your friend, or like forget the other one that I was talking about. It might just be the Yoruba will say ogrileti, you know. The walls have ears, so be careful who you talk to. Be careful where you say the things you say, in what gathering. Like, is it where it's gonna be beneficial to me? Oh my god. So yeah, be careful who you talk to. Be wise about where you share your ideas, your projects, your future plans. Not everybody is out there trying to, you know, cheer you on, like I said. So be careful. If it's not a gathering that's going to favor that particular project, like okay, maybe it's going to get you the funds that you require for that project, or it's going to give you that idea that you've been waiting for to kickstart that project, don't talk about it. Wait till that thing is like, you know, till it's cooked before you now voice it out. You never know, guys. You never know. Not many people like how I do my things. Not many people. I'm talking family, I'm talking friends. It's not just everybody is involved. Everybody's on this table. People might not appreciate how you do things. People might not like how you do things, but it doesn't matter. Because the reason why it is noticeable is, when I'm talking about the good stuff now, the reason why it is noticeable is because you're doing something right. It's because that thing that you're doing is good. There's a difference when everybody is like, no, guy, this thing you're doing is not good. There's a difference, don't get me wrong. So if it's that one thing that you are doing that you can stand up for, you know that this is like, you know, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I stand for. Don't let anybody's thinking, anybody's idea, anybody's comment change you for anything. Don't. Not for mommy, daddy, uncle, brother, sister, auntie, friend, nobody. Because there's only one you. And if you start to change and, okay, you know what, this person said this, let me blend, you turn into a chameleon that has plenty, that can change into different things. And at that point, you're not living your life. You're actually living the life that people want you to live. And you can't be satisfied, you can't be fulfilled in that kind of living. Like, you know, you need to live with a purpose. So if someone is telling you, oh, you should do it like this, try it out like this, be careful. Just do you. Last, people are going to always talk, you know. You can't stop people from talking. And there's no time. There's no time. You guys should keep talking. My life is not necessarily what you see on social media. So I might be crying on social media, but I'm actually sipping juice in the background. I'm drinking Faba Life. I'm drinking what do you call those, brandy, you know. I'm drinking amarula. Like, you know, people are weird. People are very weird on social media. They put stuff up that they want you to see. You need to understand. I don't know how many times we can emphasize this. A lot of people have said this. Be careful what you see on social media. What you see on social media is not real. It's not this, it's not that. But people still don't listen. People still want to emulate, or, you know, just take off what they see on social media and, you know, go run with it, go with it. My life on social media is actually quite different. I'm not saying I'm living a double life or I'm double dealing or anything, but if you see me in person and what I put out there, they are just like two different things. So you can't always believe what you see on social media. Be careful. Live your own life. Let everybody live their own. If today this person say, oh, my boyfriend cheated on me, blah, 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 the person probably hugging the boyfriend somewhere. Oh. Be careful. You'll be the third wheel last. You get what I'm saying? So don't just take what you see. Oh, this person wore this bag today, let me go and buy that bag. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Nothing, everything you see on social media is not real. It's not real. All the stories we're hearing, people still don't get it. No matter how much all these people want to say social media is not real, people still don't get it. They still take exactly what is off social media and try and apply it into their life, and it doesn't work for them. And then they go into depression, they go into igbese, they become broke, they become this, they become that. Let's be careful. In life, you must have principles. You must stand for something. You must stand for something. Principle is like the number one thing. If you do not have principle, you're just going to be moving and moving and moving with the wind. If it blows you here, you go there. If it blows you here, having principles is actually what has helped me, put me on the right path, like my direction in life. And if I didn't have those sets of principles, I'm pretty sure I would have fallen along the way and had serious problems. So in life, you must have principles. You must have something that you know, no matter what happens, because this is your set principle, you go by it, you live by it, you speak it, you eat it, you know, you spit it out. Even people around you are going to know. People around me know. There's a certain kind of thing that Miracle accepts, and there's certain things that I don't accept. You either deal with it, or you know, you move, you get out of my life. I cannot come and be stressing myself for you. If I don't want, if I don't agree with something, I don't agree with it. It's not like I'm strong-headed or I'm the kind of person that doesn't listen. I listen. But if it's worked for me several times, I don't see why I should start changing it. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So if something has worked for you, you might try and apply it. Try and blend it in. Maybe you want a new mix or something. But don't necessarily go with the wind. I don't know if I'm making any sense. But yeah, have principles. Have principles. So yes guys, this is what I have for you on SS Daily. I hope this video is not too long, so I can just post it on IG and maybe have you guys come on my YouTube channel and finish watching it. But I do hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you people have learned something, even though you know, inside rants, 9% they talk yarn dust. You can say this guy is just ranting or just saying shit. But listen, he who has ears, let him hear. I said so. I pretty much said some really valuable things today. It might seem very regular, very something that you've heard time and time again, but you know, if we don't keep saying this thing, I keep saying it, it won't sink in for some people. Live your life. Don't let life live. Don't live other people's lives, and don't let other people live your life. I don't know if that makes any sense as well, but yeah, thank you so much for staying tuned. Until next time, it's Esosa signing out.